go. Hey there, everybody. It's the Nasty One here again, and welcome back to the next episode of the Sandcats franchise here in year number 10 of the series. Today, we're going to be entering in game number 3 of the regular season. Last episode, the Sandcats completed the sweep of the Sawteeth in the opening series of the season, 7-3 behind rookie pitcher Kenneth McCann, who had a very good debut here in the league. Today, we're going to be debuting another rookie starter, right-hander Elizabeth Kahn, who has the K-Man trait. She will be taking on 10th-year veteran left-hander Deshaun Levon of the Herbivores, and the only matchup we will face the Herbivores in this year in the regular season. We'll also get to see familiar face centerfielder Ivan Marin, as he was picked up by the Herbivores in free agency, so this would be a revenge matchup for him, possibly. Did do that. Okay, good. All right, let's jump into the action here. Here's the lineup for today's game. Rookie second year third baseman Noah Nash bats lead off. Batting second is second year right fielder Aubry Lin with her trait activated, power versus left-handers. Batting third is DH Hezekiah Cross in his 6th season now. Batting fourth is 10th year veteran Hercules Bentley at first base. Batting fifth is catcher Eduardo Acosta. He will stay in the lineup here despite being a little tired. He's not going to have any stat penalties for playing well, so I'll play with him. Batting 6th and still 10th is third-year shortstop Hank Ingram. Batting 7th is 5th-year veteran second baseman Marin. Batting 8th is rookie center fielder Brash Drummond. And batting 9th is 10th-year outfielder Cash Basquet, the left fielder, batting 9th today. On the bench, we'll have the Trevino cousins, Diego and Rohan. Second-year player Edvard Mitchell. And rookie catcher Wiscom Contreras, who still has not yet to make his debut. Rookie Elizabeth Kahn is on the hill. Let's jump into the action here against the Herbivores. First home game of the year for the Sandcats. Won the first 2 games 7-3 both times against the Sawteeth on the road. Nice to sweep an opening series as well against the division rival, no less. Looking at the Herbivores, they're still a pitching-centric team, but they have improved their offense quite significantly since year number 1. So they're relying a lot less on speed and a little bit more on their bats, which is nice to see. Defense is still fairly solid, and their bullpen is actually pretty good now. Be interesting to see if we can match up against them. We're going to go ahead and take a look at the Herbivores lineup here before introducing you to Elizabeth Kahn, the rookie pitcher. Evermore Stanky, the second baseman, returning for her 4th year, is leading off, hitting only a .111 with a homer and 2 RBIs. Here is the Herbivores lineup today. After Stanky, we have former Sandcat Ivan Marin in center field, batting second. He was released last year halfway through the season because he did not hit. We considered bringing him back in the offseason, but ultimately decided against it and went with rookie Brash Drummond instead. Batting third is left fielder Canopy Campos. Batting fourth is DH Harmony Strauss. Batting fifth is catcher Aya McBenney. Batting sixth is right fielder Dolph Stake. Batting 7th is first baseman Leanne Drive. Batting 8th is third baseman Run to Third, the replacement for Hack Liner. And batting 9th is shortstop Ralph Blue. On the bench they have former Sandcat right fielder John Paul, first year with the Herbivores after leaving the hot corners. Center fielder Man and Moon. Second baseman Madeline Rodriguez, who we were looking to pick up in free agency. And center fielder Danielle Kemp, who's a utility player. Okay. Solid bench. Here's Elizabeth Kahn, rookie right-hander, is our 3rd pitcher in the rotation this season. A lot of good, decent junk, decent accuracy. Not great velocity, but it is better than McCann's. But she has K-Man, so getting her to 2 strikes is her bread and butter. Well, she'll become very dominant. She also throws the same 4 pitches as not only McCann, but also our ace Swindle Powell, fastball, slider, curve, change. All right. First pitch of her year is a fastball up and in. That is high. Ball 1. Change up on the next pitch is fouled back by Stanky, 1-1. Slider down below the knees, dribbled to the mound. Kahn makes the play herself, 1 down, despite not being not a very good fielder. Here's Ivan Marin, center fielder comes in locked in, batting .286, no homers, 1 RBI. First year in the series where he's not a member of the Sandcats. Let's see if he gets revenge on his old team here. First pitch curveball down in the way is low, ball 1. Fastball up and in is a called strike at the letters, 1-1 the count. Change up down and in, dribbled off foul. Just laid on it is Marin, 1-2 the count now. Slider down in the way, line hard to third, right at Nash though, 2 down. Next up is left fielder Canopy Campos, hitting .333 on the year, no homers or RBIs as of yet. First pitch fastball down and in. Check swing at the knees. Taken. 1-0. 0-1, whatever. Next pitch is a slider up and away. Fouled off by Campos. 0-2 the count now. K-Man activates for Khan here. Change it down and away in the dirt. 1-1. 1-2 the count. Curveball up and in. Pulled foul. Still 1-2 the count now as Campos stays alive. Fastball down in the way. Hard liner in the hole to short. Diving Zingram, but it's just out of his reach. It's a base hit for Campos. First hit of the game for the Herbisaurs, and that is an air mail to the catcher, and that will allow the runner to get to second. I don't know why I continue to do that. I really should not push my luck. Single and an error here in the field, and that'll bring up catcher Harmony Strauss with RBI man activated, as well as her outside pitch. Hitting only 200 on the year with an RBI. Playing a little bit tired here in the game, but nothing that will affect her ratings, much like Costa. Changeup is inside. Ball 1 from Khan. 1-0. Fastball down low. 2-0 the count. Curveball middle in. Ripped foul by Strauss as she's early. 2-1. Slider up and in. Misses inside. 3-1 the count now. Changeup up and in. Pulled by Strauss really high and far, but it just foul. Full count now. I think that might have cleared the stadium, actually. Full count here. Fastball down and in, called strike 3 on the corner. First punch out of her career for Khan, and she gets out of the jam. No error charged in the field to Marin. Interesting. Okay. Bottom 1. 1 hit for the Herbisaurs, nothing else. Nash, Lin, and Cross do up here against Deshaun Levon, 10th-year veteran. Air second-year third baseman, Noop Nash, locked in at the plate, hitting .889. Yes, you're reading that right. .889. Very good numbers for him on the year. First pitch from Levon is on the out through third, 0-1. High and tight, 1-1 the count. That misses from Levon. He is still a accuracy and junk base pitcher. Velocity's gotten a tiny bit better, but his junk is starting to come down a bit now as he has aged very much here in the year. I mean, it's been a decade, so he's, what, 36, 37, 38 maybe? How old is Levon, actually? I can look at their roster real quick. He is 35, so he comes into this, starts the year at 25. He is actually gone up from a B- to a B, but his ratings are starting to teeter off here in the velocity and junk department. So we'll see how much longer he's effective in his career. Changeup at the knees is called strike. 1-2 the count now. Fastball below the knees, dribble to first, drive there, makes the play, 1 down. Next up is second-year right fielder Aubry Lin, hitting .400 on the year with 4 RBIs. Power versus left-handers activated here for the outfielder. Fastball to letters for a strike, 0-1. Chased it high that time, 0-2 the count now. Slider away, driven down the right field line by Lin to the corner. Over forward is Stake to make the catch, 2 down. Brings up DH Hezekiah Cross, hitting .375 on the year with a homer and an RBI so far. Solid numbers for him as he's locked in. Ball below the knees on the heater, 1-0. Fastball high, 2-0 the count now to Cross. Fastball up and in is called strike, 2-1 the count. Good pitch there from Levon. Got the corner. Change it below the knees, chased by Cross. He stays alive though, 2-2 now. Change it down in the way, pulled foul as Cross is early on it, still 2-2. Fastball up and in, he chases it high as it's lined softly to short. Blue makes the catch, and that's a 1-2-3 inning for Levon here. Top 2, it's still 0-0. McBenney, Stake, and Drive do up for the Herbisaurs. Here's McBenney hitting .333 on the year. No homers or RBIs for the catcher. She's locked in. First pitch curveball at the knees is called strike, 0-1. Fastball up and away, outside, 1-1 the count. Slider down and away, dribbled to first base. Bentley there for it. Takes it to the bag himself. 1 down as McBenney's now neutral. Brings up right fielder Dolph Stake, hitting .125 on the year with an RBI. Not great numbers for him. Original Sandcat member here, Dolph Stake. Second year with the Herbisaurs. So he returns to his old team. Slider, changeup away, misses. Ball 1. Fastball down low, off the glove of Acosta. 2-0 the count. Curveball down and in is called strike this time. 2-1. Fastball up, skied to center field by Stake. Drummond back a few steps. Rookie puts it away in center. 2 down. Brings up Drive. Veteran first baseman's in her 10th season, hitting .333. No homers or RBIs yet, but she has gained a whiffer trait over her career. Change it down the middle, and the first pitch is fouled off as she's late on it. Wasn't expecting it. I wasn't expecting that pitch either. Fastball down at the knees, dribbled to second. Marin there, fires to first. It's a 1-2-3 inning for Con. First of her career. Bottom two, Bentley, Acosta, and Ingrown do up against Levon. Here's Hercules Bentley, first batter and first baseman, the only original Sandcat member left on the team. Hits .444 on the year with an RBI. He's entering his 10th year as well. Fastball up, misses, ball one. Fastball up and in, caught a strike, 1-1. Fastball swung through at the knees, 1-2 the count now as he's laid on it. Chased it up and in on the heater, down swinging, one out. First punch out of the day for Levon, and that'll bring up catcher Eduardo Acosta. Third-year players hitting .400 on the year, no homers or RBIs. Slider up and away, is fouled off to the right, 0-1. Changeup up and in, pulled foul, 0-2 the count now. Fastball up, swung late, another punch out for Levon. Back-to-back strikeouts here make him locked in. Brings up Ingrown. Shortstop's only hitting .100 on the year with a homer and 3 RBIs. Fastball below the knees, ball one. Heater caught the low inside corner, 1-1. Fastball inside, ripped hard to second, right at Stanky though, and that ends the inning. Another 1-2-3 for Levon as he gets 2 punch-outs here. Top three, third, Blue, and Stanky do up against Con.
Now batting, the third baseman. Run to third.
All right, veteran third baseman run to third will lead off. 10th-year veterans hitting .167, no homers, no RBIs. An 8-hole today for the Herbivores. Fastball's outside, ball one. Curveball down and in from Con is a called strike, 1-1. She's also locked in now after 2 scoreless. Changeup ripped hard, out of play, 1-2 the count now. Other away, line to right field, that's a base hit. Lin comes up throwing for first, but it's late. It's a single for third, and that's the second hit of the game for the Herbivores. Leadoff base runner on here for them, and here's veteran shortstop Ralph Blue. No hits on the year so far for the 9-hitter. Also in his 10th season. First pitch curveball down at the knees for a strike as Blue pulls the fake bunt back, 0-1. Fastball up. Hit pretty well by Blue to right center field, and that is long gone. First of the year for Ralph Blue. It's also his first hit of the season, as well as his first 2 RBIs. 2-0 Herbivores as they take the lead on a home run by Blue on that mid-level fastball. Brings up Stanky 0 for 1 today. Grounded out to the pitcher her first time up. First pitch fastball up and away is a called strike, 0-1. Slider inside, misses, 1-1. Changeup below the knees, taken, 2-1. Fastball up and in, hard grounder to short in the hole. Ingrown cannot get there on the easy grounder, and that's going to be another base hit. 3 straight hits given up by Con now, and she's tense. Brings up Marin, 0 for 1 today. Slider down in the way, and the first pitch is low, ball one. Changeup up and in, breaks inside, 2-0 the count now from Con. Curveball down. Hard grounder at the middle, another base hit, as that's 4 straight hits here to start the inning for the Herbivores as they keep it piling on here. Still nobody out, and here is Canopy Campos, doubled in his first at bat, 1 for 1 today. So they gave him a double, even though it was clearly a single and an airmail throw to home. Okay. Ever float your boat, game. First pitch fastball down and in is a called strike at the knees, 0-1. Curveball up, double steal here as the runners go. Throw to third, in time to nail Stanky, 1 down, as that's the first stolen base thrown out by Acosta this year. And for Stanky, that is her first stolen base attempt, which ends up with a caught stealing, so she's 0 for 1. And then Marin, that is his first stolen base attempt of the year. He's 1 for 1. Runner in scoring position with 1 down now at second base. 0-2 count, though, to Campos. Slider down, line to short, right at Ingrown, 2 down. Runner holds at second. That'll bring up Strauss, 0 for 1 today. Struck out her first time up, looking at a fastball down and in at the knees. First pitch changeup down and in is low, 1-0 the count. Fastball down low, 2-0 the count now from Strauss. Curveball up and in, called a strike, 2-1. Slider down and in, low, 3-1. Fastball middle in, called a strike, full count now. Curveball up and in, called. Oh, it's ball 4, just missed. First walk of the career for Con, and that'll bring up McBenney, 0-1. Fastball down and in, low, 1-0. Con really struggling here. She's now behind 2-0. Curveball down and away is a called strike at the knees this time, 2-1. Changeup away, outside, 3-1. Fastball up, high, ball 4, another walk. McBenney back to locked in as the bases are loaded with 2 down. Here's Stake, 0-1. Fastball up on the first pitch, line to shortstop. Ingrown leaps, makes the catch, and that ends the inning, thankfully. Con gives up a 2-run homer to Ralph Blue, the 9-hitter, and then gives up 5 hits in the inning with 2 walks. Horrible inning for her, but she gets through it. Bottom 3, Marin, Drummond, and Basquette due up for the first time against Levon.
Now batting, the second baseman, number 15.
I hate this microphone. Cashton Moran, the 5th-year second baseman's due up first here in the inning, batting .300 on the year with an RBI here against Levon, who's locked in. Already has 2 strikeouts to his name. Fastball's up, taken, ball 1. Strike at the knees, 1-1.
Now batting, the center fielder, number 23. The pitcher has certainly taken their time, apparently adjusting the steel sports briefs they're wearing. They could be chafing.
Really hate this thing. Anyway, Moran grounds out on a low slider that he hits the first base. 1 down in the inning now for Brash Drummond, the rookie center fielder, hitting .333 on the year with 2 RBIs. Changeup in there, down the middle, 0-1. Fastball on the outer third, 0-2 the count now to Drummond. Fastball up and in, hit back up the middle. First hit of the game for the Sandcats comes off the bat of the rookie, Brash Drummond. Singles up the middle, and that's 1 down with 1 on for Cash Basquette. Veteran left fielder hitting .286 on the year with 2 RBIs. Both are traits active, power and contact versus lefties. Fastball up and away, taken, high, ball 1. Changeup on the inner third for a strike, 1-1. Changeup outer third, grounded to short in the hole. Blue flips the second one. Stenky to first, not in time. It's fielder's choice. Basquette beats it out to keep the inning alive for Nash, who's 0-1. Grounded out to first base his first time up. Still locked in, though, despite that. Strike the letters on the heater, 0-1. Fastball down below the knees, hit up the middle. Stenky there on the backhand will make the play, and that ends the inning. Sandcats get a hit, but nothing else. Top 4, it's still 2-0. Drive, third, and Blue due up against Con. Here's Drive, 0-1 today. First pitch curveball down below the knees, taken, ball 1. Fastball up high, taken, 2-0. Slider down and away, called a strike at the knees, 2-1. Change it down, liner to short, right at ingrown, 1 out. Next up is third, singled her first time up, then scored on Blue's home run ball. She's 1-for-1 today. Fastball up and in high, taken, ball 1. Change it down, low, called ball, 2-0 the count now from Con. Curveball inside, 3-0 the count now as Con is dangerously over 60 pitches already. In only the 4th inning, fouled off, 3-1 the count as that slider was hit. Fastball up and away, called a strike at the letters. Full count now as Khan's K-Man activates again. Change up at the knees, dribbled up the middle, ingrown charging, bare hands and fires, 2 down. Brings up Blue, responsible for the only 2 runs so far today as he hit a 2-run homer his last time up and a middle away fastball. He is 1 for 1. First pitch slider down in the way is low, below the knees, ball 1. Fastball up and in, called a strike, 1-1. Change up down and in, called a strike, 1-2 the count now. Curveball down in the way, fouled off by Blue as he's early on it, still 1-2. Fastball up and away, fouled off by Blue, out of play, still 1-2. Change up down and in, dribbled up the middle. Marin over on the backhand, makes the play, and that's a 1-2-3 inning for Khan. A good bounce back for her. Bottom 4, still 2-0. Lin, Cross, and Bentley, middle of the lineup, due up here against Levon. Looking to get something started the second time through the lineup. Lin's 0 for 1 today. Flew out to right field her first time up. Fastball outside, taken, ball 1. Slider inside, she gets pretty good wood on it to deep center. Warning track though, as Marin makes the catch, 1 down. Next up is Cross, lined out the shortstop his first time up softly. He's 0 for 1 now, down the neutral mojo following the line out. Slider down the middle, low, 0-1 the count. Slider away, grounded to third. Third there on the play, makes the catch, 2 down. Next up is Bentley, struck out swinging his first time up as he chased the inside fastball. Takes one high, ball 1. Fastball down, sky ball to center field shallow, out for it Stanky, calling off Marin. Makes the catch, it's another 1-2-3 inning for Levon. To the 5th, it's still 2-0. Stanky, Marin, and Campos do up here against Khan. It's already over 70 pitches in the inning, probably her last one. Stanky leads off, 1 for 2, singled her last time up. Fastball away in the first pitch, check swing for a strike, 0-1. Curveball down and in, called a strike at the knees, 0-2 the count now. Slider up and in, popped up, shallow left center, out for it ingrown. Shortstop makes the catch, 1 down. Brings up Marin, 1 for 2 today, singled his last time up. First pitch changeup at the knees, taken low, ball 1, breaking just low. Curveball up and away, called a strike, 1-1 the count. Fastball up and in, taken inside, 2-1. Slider down in the way, dribbled to second base, Marin there. Fields it cleanly, 2 down. Next up is Campos, 1 for 2 with a double today. First pitch changeup down and in, fouled off by Campos away, 0-1. Fastball up and away, outside, 1-1 the count. Curveball up and in, taken high, 2-1. Slider down in the way, low, 3-1. Fastball down and in is a called strike, full count now. Changeup up and away, high, ball 4. Third walk of the day for Khan, and that puts Campos on to extend the inning. Here's Strauss, 0 for 1, walked her last time up. First pitch fastball down and in is a called strike at the knees, 0-1. Curveball up and in, fools her as Strauss takes it for a called second strike, 0-2 the count now. Slider down below the knees, grounded 1 hopper to short. Ingram makes the play, and that's going to end the inning. Khan gives up her 3rd walk of the game, but she gets pitches around it. Bottom 5, it's still 2-0. Acosta, Ingram, and Moran do up against Levon.
Now batting, the catcher, number.
Costa leads off here. Catcher's 0 for 1 today. Changeup away, outside, ball 1. Fastball down and in. Changeup down and in, sorry, 1-1. Changeup in there again at 1-2. Costa hits that one back up the middle, base hit for him. His first hit of the game, he's 1 for 2. Redeems himself for striking out his first at bat. Here's Ingrown, 0 for 1. Lined out hard to the second baseman, Stanky, his first time up. Sliders inside from Levon, 1-0. Fastball's inside this time, 2-0 now. Changeup away, misses again, 3-0 count to Ingrown. Fastball in there at the knees, 3-1. Changeup away, called a strike, full count now to Ingrown. Fastball down and in, he pops it up. Shallow right center. There's Stanky for it. She makes the catch, 1 down. Gonna bring up Marin, 0 for 1 today. He's now tense after being retired his first time up. Grounded out to first base his first time up. Changeup at the knees for a strike, 0-1. Fastball up and in, swings late, 0-2 the count now to Marin. And he chased it high and inside. Another strikeout for Levon, 3rd of the game, and that brings up Drummond. Rookie singled his first time up, responsible for the first hit of the game for the Sandcats. Second one is over there, Acosta's. He's almost picked off. Fastball down in the way, misses, ball 1. Fastball inside, 2-0 the count to Drummond. Fastball down low, line to left field softly. There for it is Campos, though, and that's going to end the inning. Another hit for the Sandcats, but they get nothing from it. Top 6, McBenney, stake and drive to up against Khan. I don't know if I'm going to let Khan start this inning or not. She already is at 87 pitches. I think we should take her out just to be safe. McBenney leads off. Catcher's locked in now after walking her last time up. She's also grounded out. Coming into pitch will be, let's see, we used Briggs last game, so everyone else is fresh. We're going to go with the long reliever here, rookie left-hander Alfonso Hahn. Hahn has good velocity and good accuracy on his pitches. His junk leaves a lot to be desired, so that curveball's going to, if it hangs, it's going to get punished. Hahn making his season and Super Mega League debut here in this episode. First pitch, two-seamer inside, caught the corner, called a strike, 0-1, thank you. Curveball down and away, just outside, 1-1. Fastball in the inner third, check swing for a strike. McBenney takes all the way, 1-2 the count now. Two-seamer up and away, line softly to second. Marin there for it, 1 down. Next up is Stake, he's 0 for 2 today. First pitch, curveball down and away, lined hard at the middle, past the diving Ingrown, it's a base hit. First hit of the game for Stake, he's now 1 for 3, and that's the first hit given up by Hahn in his career. Here's Drive, 0 for 2 today. First pitch, curveball down and in is called strike at the knees, 0-1. Hahn gets ahead here. Two-seamer up and away. Chased outside. Marin lets it drop in front of him. Fires the second one. Ingrown to first. Not in time. It's fielder's choice. Good deke there.
Now batting, the third baseman. Run to third.
Good deke by Marin there at second to get the lead runner. It's fielder's choice. Has a runner at first. 2 down for third. It's 1 for 2 today. Fastball down the way in the first pitch. Line hard to right field as she was sitting on that heater and on that location. 2 on now with 2 down for Blue. He flew out his last time up, but he has also homered today. 1 for 2 today at the plate. First pitch, two-seamer up and in. Sky ball to center. Drummond back a few steps. Now racing in. Makes the catch, and that ends the inning. Hahn comes on, gives up 2 hits, but he pitches around them to hold the game tied. Well, hold the game at a 2-run deficit. There we go. That's the words. Bottom 6, Basquet, Nash, and Lin do up. Here's Basquet, 0 for 1 today. Strike the letters on the heater, 0-1. Fastball away, taken, 1-1. Sorry about the belch. Strike at the knees, 1-2 the count now from Levon. Fastball up and in, chased by Basquet, but she fouls it off, still 1-2. Fastball inside, fist to the right field, leaping his drive to make the catch. Good play by the first baseman, 1 down. No doubt Stanky would have caught that behind her. 0-2 the count now. 0-2 on the day is Nash as he's up next. 1 down in the inning. Fastball high, ball 1. Late on the high heat, 1-1 the count. Slider down, Nash jumps on that, hits that deep to left center field. That's heading for the low wall out there. It is gone into the tiny forest in the corner. First homer of the year for No-Op Nash, and that's the first run of the game for the Sandcats here. Is now 2-1 as he left the slider in the middle of the plate, and Nash punished him. 2-1 now, and that'll bring up Lin. Flew out to left fielder last time up. She's 0 for 2. No, she flew out to center. Yeah, she flew out to center. Think of the wrong batter. Strike at the knees on the heater, 0-1. Slider middle of the plate, and Lin jumps on that one deep to left center field. It's back-to-back jacks. The Sandcats tie it up here on homers by Nash and Lin at the top of the lineup. 2 hanging sliders from Levon change the pace of this game as we're tied up at 2. First of the year for Lin as well, and that'll bring up Cross, who's over 2 today. Flew out his last time up. Fastball down the middle, line to left center field on the line. It is gone. Hitting the concrete. 3rd homer in a row for the Sandcats here, as that's a hanging fastball from Levon now as he all of a sudden loses his focus. 2nd of the year for Cross, and those 3 straight solo homers make it 3-2. Here's Bentley over 2, popped out his last time up. And Levon is done. Gets the first out of the inning, gives up 3 back-to-back homers, and he's out of here. Leaving the game tense, he finishes 5 1/3 innings pitched, 5 hits, 3 earned runs, 3 strikeouts. Coming to pitch is right-handed veteran Kendrick Kerr, who has pitched here on the season, so here are her numbers. Kerr is 1-0 with a perfect ERA, whip of 0.60. In 2 games pitched, she has recorded 1 save, 1 2/3 innings thrown, 1 hit given up with 2 strikeouts. She has got a batting average against 200 on the year, and she's also recorded a win. So she's done very well. Win and a save in her 2 appearances. Let's see what she does here. Starting off here against Bentley. Fastball at the knees for a strike, 0-1. Kendrick Kerr still does have that K-Dud trait, though, that plagues her wherever she goes. Strike in there again, 0-2 the count now, and there is that K-Dud. Fastball down on the way, dribbled to the left of right of the mound. Well, our left, their right. Kerr bare hands it, makes the play, 2 down, and that'll bring up Acosta. 1 for 2 today, singled his last time up. He's also struck out. Hanging curveballs, pulled foul by Costas. He jumped on it, but was way early, 0-1. Curveball down and in, pulled foul as that was inside. He chased it, 0-2. K-Dud active again for Kerr. Fastball down and away, lined hard on the hopper in the hole between first and second. Stanky there makes the play, though, and that ends the inning. Kerr comes on, gets her 2 outs, but the Sandcats take the lead on 3 back-to-back solo homers, courtesy of Nash, Lin, and Cross at the top of the lineup. 3-2 the score to the 7th, as Hahn is now in line for the win. Stanky, Marin, and Campos do up for the Hahn's 2nd inning of work. Only threw 9 pitches the first time around. Let's see what he does here. Stanky now up for her 4th time today. She's 1 for 3 today with the single. First pitch fastball up and away is called strike, 0-1 as Hahn gets ahead. Curveball down and in, check swing, called a strike at the knees, 0-2 the count now. Curveball down and away, below the knees, dribbled to second. Marin bare hands and fires, in time, 1 down. Next up is Marin, 1 for 3 today with a single. First pitch 2-seamer down and low, below the knees, away, 1-0 the count. Fastball inside, ripped hard, liner to center, but it's right at Drummond, 2 down. Next up is Campos, 1 for 2 today, doubled his first at bat, and he walked his last time at the plate. Looking to keep his good hitting going here today. First pitch 2-seamer inside, fouled off behind the plate, 0-1. Fastball up and away, outside, 1-1 the count. Curveball away, check swing for a strike at the knees, 1-2 the count now. Campos looking to protect. 2-seamer up and in, chased it, fouled it off to first base, sliding his Bentley, it's off his glove, but it was in foul territory, so no hit. 1-2 the count now. Fastball down on the way at the knees, dribbled on the ground to first. Bentley makes the stop, tags the bag himself, and it's a 1-2-3 inning for Hahn here in the 7th. Bottom 7, Ingrown, Marin, and Drummond do up here against Kerr and her first full inning of work, 2nd inning total. Here's Ingrown, 0 for 2 today. Lined out his first time up and then flew out his 2nd time. Fastball up and away, called a ball. Kerr now locked in after retiring the 2 batters she faced last inning. Curveball away, 2-0 the count. Inside heater, caught the corner, 2-1. Hanging curveball, skied to left field, hit well near the wall, but Campos makes a play in front of the warning track, 1 down. Brings up Marin, he's 0 for 2 today. Strike in there, 0-1. Fastball down, hit up the middle, base hit for Marin as it's past the diving Stanky into center field. First hit given up by Kerr out of the bullpen. I'll bring up Drummond, he's 1 for 2 today with a single. Marin over there at first is now 1 for 3. Strike in there at the letters, 0-1. Pick off the first, not in time as Marin gets back. Pick off again. Marin gets back. Still 0-1 the count now to Drummond. Fastball up and in high. Misses. 1-0. 1-1. Fastball up and in line to third. Right at third. To third base at third. The fielder makes the catch. 2 down. That'll bring up Basquette. 0 for 2 day for her so far. She's now switch hitting, batting from the left side as she'll face a righty for the first time today. Losing both her traits in the process. Pick off the first. Marin back again. Fastball inside, hard hit at the middle. That's a base hit. Marin going for third here as Marin comes up throwing. His throw is in time to nail him. I know Marin doesn't have an arm. I figured we could beat it, but of course, this is the one time he actually does good. Single, though, for Basquette as that ends the inning. 2 hits for the Sandcats, but they get nothing up for it as we're throwing out going for third. Top 8, Strauss, McBenney, and Stake due up here. Strauss is, don't know. I think she has a walk. I know she has a walk today, but I don't think she has a hit. First pitch fastball inside is called strike, 0-1. Curveball down, check swing at the knees, 0-2 the count now. 2-seamer away, misses outside, 1-2 the count. Fastball up and in, popped up to the right of the mound. Hans left, he's over for it. Rookie makes the catch, 1 down. That'll bring up McBenney, 0 for 2 today with a walk. First pitch curveball away. Hard grounder at the middle. Base hit for McBenney. She's on at first now. First hit of the game for her. 1 down here in the inning. Runner at first now for Stake. 1 for 3 today with a single. Pinch hitting for him is Madeline Rodriguez, the second baseman, hitting only a $111 on the year, and she's tense right now at the moment. Probably would have left Stake in if it was me, but she has the power versus lefty trait, and she's an inside pitch specialist, so I can see why they chose her. First pitch 2-seamer at the knees. Fouled off. 0-1. Fastball up and away, outside, 1-1. Curveball down and away, low, 2-1. Fastball away, fouled off, 2-2 the count now. 2-seamer away, fouled off by Rodriguez. She stays alive, 2-2. Curveball up and in, inside, pulled to left field softly. Basket charges, but she cannot get there. It's a base hit for Rodriguez. She's now back to neutral, and that puts 2 on here with 1 down. Here's drive, 0 for 3. First pitch from Hannes, fastball down and in. Swung over the top of it, drive did it. She was looking to put it into orbit. 0-1 the count. Curveball up, taken high, 1-1. Hahn approaching the 35 pitch mark here. Line to first, over the leaping Bentley's glove, and that's a base hit. Runner thinks about home, but stays at third. Base is now loaded here with 1 down, and we got to go to the bullpen here. Here's third, 2 for 3 today with 2 singles. Hahn will exit, 2 1/3 innings pitch, 5 hits given up. He's responsible for all the runners on base. Going to need a big performance here out of the bullpen. We're going to go with Dozer Hinton, the rookie left-hander. He'll make his first appearance. B overall pitcher is a 4-seamer, curveball and changeup coming out of the pen. He has good accuracy on his pitches. He also has composed if he gets into a 3-ball count. But he doesn't have a lot of velocity or junk, so he's really going to need to place the pitches here in order to make them effective. First pitch fastball up and in. Caught the inner third. It's taken by Runda, 0-1. Changeup away. Check swing called a strike. 0-2 the count now for Hinton as he's ahead. Curveball down and in. Pulled foul. Out of play. 0-2. Changeup down and away. Dribbled to second. Ran has to hurry. Flips to second 1. Ingram fires to first. In time, it's a double play, and we get out of the jam. Hinton comes on and gets the double play, and we hold on to the lead at 3-2. Ooh. Bottom 8. Nash, Lin, and Cross. Top of the lineup due up. All 3 have homers today. Nash 1 for 3. Solo homers last time up on a hanging slider from Levon. Drove in the first run of the game as Rodriguez will stay in the game in right field. First pitch from Kerr is a strike at the knees on the heater, 0-1. Fastball inside, pulled foul, 0-2 the count now. High heater taken, 1-2. Slider away, hit back up the middle, base hit for Nash as he's got his second hit of the game. He's now 2 for 4. Next up is Lin. Solo homer today. Fastball down below the knees, ball 1. 2-0 count now on Lin here as that slider misses up and in. Nash hanging on at first there with some good speed. Might steal here. I knew it. I spoke it into existence. It's a pickoff. 2-0. Pickoff again, not in time. 2-0 the count. Fastball down, hard rip to short, off the diving Blues glove into left field. It's a base hit. 2 on now with none down in the inning for Cross. Lin now 2 for 4 today, and here's Cross. He had the third solo homer off Levon, which punched him out of the game. Ripped a fastball over the left center wall there, hitting the concrete. Looking to do it again here. Slider up and in, skied to right center field. That's in a bad place, but Rodriguez runs it down. 1 out. Runners have to hold. Next up is Bentley. He's 0 for 3 today. We're going to pinch hit for him. He's not having a good day. Plus he's tense. We're going to go with shortstop Edvard Mitchell here off the bench. Swap him with Drummond, who can come in and play first base. So, Mitchell looking to get a hit here. Fastball up, taken high, ball 1. Inside heater, misses, 2-0 count to Mitchell. His first at bat of the year for the second-year player. Strike at the knees on the heater, 2-1 from Kerr. Pick off the second, not in time as Nash gets back. Fastball down. Mitchell lines at the left field. That's soft, and that's a one-hopper to Campos. His glove is running round third as Nash. He is thrown out at the plate. Go fucking figure. Second time we've had a runner throw out today. I'm going to bring up Acosta, 1 for 3 today with the single. Single to Mitchell, though, his first hit of the year. He's 1 for 1 on the season. Curveball away, taken, ball 1. Fastball hard up the middle, base hit, and Lin is going to try and round third and score here. Throw comes into the plate. It is late. It is an RBI single for Acosta. He drives in the run. He's now locked in. Mitchell advances to third on the play. It's now 4-2 as we have an insurance run, and that'll bring up Ingrown. RBI man activates for the shortstop, who is hitless today, 0 for 3. Curveball hit up the middle. He's no longer hitless. That's an RBI single for him as Mitchell scores from third. Costa hangs on at second. It's now 5-2 Sandcats. Another insurance run, and here's Marin. Singled his last time at the plate. He's 1 for 3. And Kerr exits here as former Sandcat reliever Lincoln Porchetto comes out of the pen. Guess what? Lincoln pitched with us for 1.5 years, and you know what? He had no accuracy, and we had to get rid of him because of it. Porchetto is great stuff. He just can't control it. Here's his numbers on the year. No record. ERA of 6.75. He's given up 1 earned run, 3.75 whip on the year. In 1 game, he's thrown an inning and a third. 3 hits surrendered with 2 walks. He struck out a batter. Batting average against is .429, so he's been hit up rough in his only appearance this year. See how he does here as he tries to get to the last out of the inning here to send it to the 9th. Fastball off the catcher's glove, and both runners are going to advance here as there's that inaccuracy I told you about. 1-0 count now to Marin against Porchetto. Slider is high, 2-0 the count. Fastball up, swung late by Marin. I think it was high, 2-1. Slider's outside, popped up to first base, calling for a drive. Makes the catch, and that ends the inning. Porchetto does his job, gets the last out, but the Sandcats get 2 insurance runs on RBI singles by, not Mitchell. Who's after Mitchell? Ingrown, Acosta and Ingrown as we make it 5-2 here to the 9th. Blue, Stanky, and somebody. Marin are up. Here's Blue, 1 for 3 day for him. Drummond, of course, the rookie moves to first base, and Mitchell will stay in center field. Hinton got the double play ball to close out last inning again in the 1 batter he faced, so he'll stay on here to pitch the 9th to go for the save. First pitch fastball up and into Blue is fouled off, 0-1. Curveball down in the way, fouled off, 0-2 the count now. Changeup down and in, misses inside as it almost kneecaps Blue, 1-2. Fastball up and away, swung through it, strike 3. First career punch out for Hinton as he gets the first out. Next up is Stanky, 1 for 4 day for her. She's got a single today. First pitch fastball up and away, fouled off, 0-1. Changeup down and in, line to first. Drummond dove, but he didn't have to as it's over his body into the right field corner. Ling gets it in quickly, though, and that will hold Stanky to a single. She's now 2 for 5. Marin up next. He has a 1 for 4 day as well. He's singled. First pitch changeup away, called a strike at the letters, 0-1. Okay, that's not where I wanted that ball. Curveball up and in. Sky ball by Mitchell, not Mitchell, Marin, the left center field. Mitchell is there for it. Makes the catch, 2 down in the inning. And that brings up the last chance now for the Herbivores as Marin drops to neutral. Canopy Campos, the left fielder, 1 for 3 today with a double and a walk. First pitch fastball's away, taken, ball 1. Fastball down, hard grounder to second. Marin there on the backhand will go to first, and that ends the game as the Sandcats start the season 3-0 here. Final score today, 5-2. Nice pitcher's duel here against the Herbivores. It started off a little rough for Khan. She had a really rough third inning, giving up 5 hits on a 2-run homer and a couple walks, but she got through the 5th. We turned the ball over to the bullpen in the 6th inning. Han threw two plus scoreless innings. I believe it was 2 1/3. We got 3 runs on 3 back-to-back solo home runs off Levon. Then we brought in Hinton for a clutch double play ball in the 8th. We got 2 more insurance runs in the 8th inning off of Kerr, and then we got a clean 9th inning from Hinton as he gets his first career save. Han gets his first career win. Nice job, guys. Here's the batting lines. Strauss was hitless for the Herbivores in the 4-hole. Other than that, everyone in their lineup got at least 1 hit. They just didn't drive in a lot of runs. They had the 2-run shot from Blue, and that's it. They didn't get any other production other than that 1 homer. On our side, everyone got a hit except Bentley, who went 0 for 3. Pinch hitter Mitchell came off the bench, had a nice clutch hit in the 8th inning. Too bad it didn't score an RBI. My bad, I got thrown out trying to score. I got greedy. 2-hit day for Acosta. He drives in a run on a single. Nash had a solo homer. 2-hit day for him. 2-hit day for Lin. She also had a solo homer. Cross had the 1 hit, which was a solo homer. Acosta, we already know the RBI single. And Ingram got off the schneid late with an RBI single as well. Everyone else got on base. Nice. Levon goes 5 1/3 innings, gives up 5 hits, 3 earned runs on 3 solo homers. He strikes out 3 batters. He'll take the loss, 0-1 on the year. Kerr comes in 2 1/3 innings, 7 hits given up with 2 more earned runs. And Porchetto goes 1/3 of an inning, getting the last out of the game. On our side, Khan, the rookie, goes 5 innings, 5 hits given up with 3 walks, 2 earned runs on a home run, and a strikeout. She takes a no decision. Win goes to Alfonso Han, the long reliever, 2 1/3 innings for the lefty, giving up 5 hits. First career win of his, well, career, I guess, you know. Also first win of the year. He's 1-0, and then out of the bullpen comes Hinton. He goes an inning and 2/3. Dozer gives up a hit, striking out a batter. He gets his first career save in the Super Mega League, so good on both of them. Lin is your player of the game, had the homer and the RBI and 2 runs scored. Nash, the home run as well, and then Blue with the 2-run homer. I'm not surprised by any of these top 3. So another good pitcher's duel here for the Sandcats as they eke out a victory, 5-2 your final. We now move to 3-0 on the season and still have sole possession. I believe we have sole possession of first place in the division. The Herbivores were actually the last undefeated team besides us in our conference, so we're the only surviving undefeated team after that matchup. I just now remembered that. So we have a game lead on the Moonstars. Let's see how these sims go. Ooh, Overdogs start strong. They continue to be strong, but the Jacks almost rally walk-out off on them, but they lose. Overdogs win 8-7. They improve to 3-0. Moose beat the Blowfish 5-3. Love to see it. Blowfish are winless. Buzzards beat the Crocs 3-1. Okay. Crocs are still winless. Surprising. They made the playoffs last year. Wild Pigs beat the piss out of the Sirloins. Holy crap. 18-0. Nice. Platypi rally to beat the Beewolves 6-4. They're now off the schneid. Buzzards lose to the Grapplers here, 6-3. Hot Corners beat the Moose, 3-2, taking over sole possession of first place. Heaters beat the Wide Loads, 1-0. Good pitcher's duel there. And the Blowfish beat the Sawteeth, 4-3 and 12. They finally get their first win of the year. Sawteeth now winless at 0-4. And then Nemesis win in the final game against the Overdogs, 5-1. Nemesis takes sole possession of the Monster Division with that win over the Overdogs. They're now undefeated at 4-0. Overdogs fall to 3-1. So us and the Nemesis are the only 2 undefeated teams left. Sawteeth and the Crocodons are the only 2 winless teams left, 0-4 and 0-3 respectively. It's still early, so we can't really, get anything from these standings right now. We'll just move on to the next game, and we will be taking on the Moonstars and 4th pitcher Brianna Maloney, who we did get a win off last year. And we're facing, and we didn't get a win off of her. We got a win off the bullpen in extra innings. I remember that game. It was a very good game. Nice walk-off rally. I think we scored like 4 or 5 runs in the 9th to tie it and send it to extras. It was a good game. You should have watched it. And we're going to have second-year pitcher Enzo Sawyer on the hill as we go back out on the road next time. Here's a look around the league, see who got picked up. Ingram +4 arm. That's great. He needs that at shortstop. Nash loses 1 fielding. All right, not bad. We can get that back. That's fine. Speaking of Nash, there's a trading opportunity. Hey, look at that. Mathis is off the Nemesis, replaced by Naru Bwanga as they get a little bit better in the outfield department. Abdil Vadamakia is off the Moonstars, replaced by Ryder McBride as they get better in the bullpen. It's a good move. Ken is still a free agent. Nice. Okay. Let's take a look at these. Which ones do we want? I'm not going to have enough for all of them, that's for sure. Okay, let's talk about this rationally, as we have 5 that are probably going to expire here. Alright, this one for Pal, he doesn't really need it. It's focusing on his junk and accuracy, which are his 2 best traits. Same thing with McCann here, that's focusing on his junk. I would rather focus on his velocity, so I'm going to let both of these go. This one for Briggs, I like Briggs. That would make it very even upgrade, but there is a chance it could still be here next time, so I'm going to hold. This one for Nash will be here next time. We don't need to touch that. These are the 2 we're thinking, between Hinton and Han. Han is older. He did have a good start, but this one for Hinton is hard to ignore. There's a chance to get Specialist, and it improves junk, which is his weakest trait. We have to go for this one. Come on, give me a good roll. +8, okay, that's fine. I'll take that. Damn it, didn't get the Specialist. I was hoping for it. Still, Hinton's he's getting better. And after that save he just threw, he deserves it. Good on you, Dozer. Alright, let's set the lineup here, and we'll call it an episode. A lot of tense mojos here in the bottom of the lineup, Jesus. Okay, Ingrown is still tense, of course. Bentley is tense, of course. Okay. I've got an idea. It's pretty risky, but I'm willing to take it. I'll put Cross in at first. Ingrown to play second, I guess? Yeah, he's still a better fielder than Marin. Take Marin out. Put Mitchell in, because he did get the pinch hit, so he can play short. And then who's going to DH? I guess, very good question. I guess Diego would be the answer to that. Acosta's going to stay in. He's locked in, so he's going to stay in. Contreras is staying on the bench. Or we could have Basquet DH, because she's not as good of a fielder as Trevino. Yeah, okay, let's do that. Let's make Basquet the DH. Okay. Alright, now I just gotta put the lineup in here. Move Acosta to the 4 hole. Cross, Lin, and Nash will stay at the top of the lineup here. I guess Ingram can bat 5, I guess. Maybe Mitchell? Yeah, Mitchell's got better hitting ratings. Okay, Mitchell to the 5, Ingram to 6. Then Basquet's 9, Trevino 8. Yeah, and Drummond 7. Yeah, Trevino can bat 7, then Drummond, and then Basquet. Okay, I like that lineup better. Alright, that's what we're going to do next time. Hopefully we can make it work. Alright, guys, until next time. We'll see you out there. This is the Nasty One, signing off.